I find this Kanye West story very fascinating. Kanye West, Chicago-born rapper, 45 years old, still, despite his cancellation, I guess you can say he's been canceled, still worth about $400 million or so. Former husband of Kim Kardashian. Does she go by Kardashian West? He has, I forgot how many children he has. 1, 2, 3, 4 children. Northwest, Chicago West, Psalm West, Saint West. Let's listen to this right here because I was a big Kanye West fan. I'm not, basically what I'm saying is I used to listen to all of his albums, College Dropout, 808's Heartbreak, The Graduation. His newer stuff, not really too much of a fan. His sneaker, shoe brand, Yeezy, not too much of a fan. But nonetheless, he does have some influence. Now, he's been pretty much canceled and dropped by every major investor, supporter, or brand of his because of what is being called anti-Semitic content and messaging. So, but listen to this right here. I found this very, very interesting. He released this interview. Well, he didn't release it. It was an interview that's from the Shade Room. And what he's talking about here is something, some rumors that were surrounding that I still to this day, and let me know how you guys feel down below in the comments. I still to this day don't know really what to believe. I can't say I really, it's just like, it's hard for me to believe, about how they talk about, celebrities have to sacrifice somebody and, in order to really, really get big. But this I really, really found interesting because, let me let you decide. I am going to be covering boxing today, and it's probably going to be the last boxing I'm going to be covering on this channel, as I'm going to be switching over to my boxing channel, Fight View 360, where all my boxing content will be there. And on this channel, we're going to be more focused on news. It's just time to grow up. I'm sorry. I've been covering boxing for so many years. It's just time to grow up. I'll be focusing on my podcast and, just going from there. But listen to this.
It's scary. They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see,
you.
it ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian too.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian too.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
I don't know. Creepy stuff. Now, how do you guys feel? You feel he's You know how they try to say when you have and I've dealt with it. I've dealt with it, especially in the last like decade or so. When you're outspoken, they try to make it seem like you're crazy, or that you're unhinged. Especially, I hate to say it, but in Black America, that's just how it be sometimes. But in the case of this is some dark shit right here. And you've been hearing these rumors and rumors and rumors for years and years about how this, Illuminati in Hollywood. And here he is, a guy who's worth $500 million still married to, formerly married to one of the biggest Hollywood, celebrities there is in Kim Kardashian. And you think he kind of like, I don't know. I'm a guy. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Where the hell did that come from? But that's one thing we did learn, though, is that in this day and age, you are not allowed to have any beliefs. All Kyrie Irving did was share something. And I did say I was going to take time out to watch that documentary and see what the hell is all the fuss about. But pretty much everything started going downhill for Kanye. Well, you could say recently when he tried to run for president in 2020. These days when you're a Trump supporter, and I got to be honest, I'm getting on the Santa's bandwagon. I think he's the guy that can do it. But overall, when you're Black and you're a Trump supporter, and I'm going to go ahead and say listen, I'm a policy voting guy. It can be Democrat, Republican. If your policies fit my family, and what I'm trying to accomplish in life, then I'm voting for you. So moving on, when he was revealed to be a Trump supporter, he started getting a lot of backlash, from the Black community. But in this case, you do have a lot in the Black community. Like, for example, reading some of these comments, man. Let me turn this up. Let's listen to what this clip says.
Love it back then, though, because I was speaking to the future. I'm 10 years ahead mentally, and
oh no, it's got that trash ass music. But basically, I've been, see, look, some people like take your damn meds, man. It's mixed reviews. It's mixed, because for him to say that about his mother, and we know how he feels about his mother, Donda West. In fact, Donda West, the official report was that she died from a surgery. Let me make sure. November the 10th, 2007, West died at the age 58. The Los Angeles coroner's office said she had died from a coronary artery disease and multiple post-operative factors from cosmetic surgery. Authorities in Los Angeles launched an investigation in her death after learning the doctor who operated on her had convictions for alcohol-related offenses and at least 2 major malpractice settlements. Sheesh. But me personally, I'm not a fan of people not being able to have their free speech in America, because in the age of social media, it's going to get out there anyway. So why is it like that in this, in this era where, especially if you say something about Jewish people, they get really, really mad. Like, what's going on with that? You're kind of proving a point of what he's been saying, But I just found that that this has been a interesting topic, especially since that's just a little bit of it. It's a deep, deep rabbit hole, from his interview with Tucker Carlson. I did watch that. Should have did a video on that actually, but hey, that's the past. From him, coming at Jay-Z and Beyonce, I guess we're never going to get another Watch the Throne album. From him saying that Puff Daddy is controlled by the, but we've been heard it about Diddy, that Diddy was, that's been circulating around for years. But this, I can't say that this is a conspiracy theory, because he's saying, he's talking about it, and the way he's saying it, it's like, this shit sound a little, or people can just feel like he's crazy.
Mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm Christian.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
And that do be true. You know, you be wondering like, how damn, like, you know, these celebrities be having some, but that's just life in general. People have hardships, you know, but it's a whole lot of strange and funky coincidences. That's all I'm going to say that. And then for this man to come out here and say this, but unfortunately, you know, for him, his reputation is not known to be the most mentally stable. So, you know, that's what people are going to use against him. But me, I'm all for free speech. You know, I don't believe in, you know, we should be canceling people for what they share in their personal beliefs, you know, because I'm not going to, it's like, you know, like if I come across some KKK people, I don't ever want to come across them. I don't want to take no chances, but I'm like, all right, man, leave me the fuck alone. Go do your little KKK shit over there. I'm not going to be like, hey, motherfucker. Like, I don't have time for that shit. You know, so if he want to say whatever he want about Jews, it's like, all right, then let's, you know, what happened to the world being so, how do we get so soft? You know, let people do what they want to say, not do what they want, but like free speech. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. TstreeT Controversy.